So at last week's Mass, we talked about invitation and how we're all called as Christian brothers and sisters to do the first part of the Lord's work, which is to invite other people to share in our celebration, in our worship. So the two targets we had were Christmas, the Christmas Masses, and to Alpha, to invite as many people as we can to celebrate with us. Now, that doesn't mean get as many people here as possible, but invite as many people as possible for the Lord to do the rest of the work. So I hope we're progressing well this week. I've done pretty well this week myself. Maybe I'm a slight advantage because I see lots of people all the time. So anyone I see is try Alpha or see you at Mass on Christmas. But I still think I can be beaten. So please do keep your tallies up and keep trying. And perhaps we'll have another problem with Christmas, which is getting extra chairs in. I really hope so. So, last week we talked about invitation, and this week I want to talk about investment, both emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and financially. But before I do that, I want to talk about sheep and goats. You see, this last week, preparing my homily, I googled sheep and goats. I thought, well, it's in the Gospel. So I'm going to learn a bit more about what makes sheep and goats tick. So now I'm going to bore you with some of the information that I've garnered. For example, did you know that sheep have 54 chromosomes, but goats have 60? Isn't that interesting? Yeah? No. Okay. Okay, how about this one? If I were to ask you who would win in a fight, a sheep or a goat, who would say in a fight that a goat would win? There you go, let's see those hands, and I'm going to do a proper count. Okay, and who would say that a sheep would win? Or little sheep? So a little sheep or a big goat, who's going to win? Goat? Sheep. Well, in fact, it will be the sheep. Now, you might be thinking, well, no, the sheep are quiet and they're lovely. That's the stereotype we have. And goats are rough and ready. But it all comes down to fighting technique, which I didn't know before this week. Because male sheep, rams, have curly horns, and goats have pointy horns. Okay, so you think, well, those horns are going to stab, right? But in fact, it all comes down to technique. Because male sheep, when they fight and charge, they back up and then they go in. Okay, they charge in. Whereas male goats, when they fight, they jump up on their hind legs and then buck down. So what's going to happen if you've got something coming towards you and you're landing on it with your chin? Who's going to win? The sheep. So in fact, although sheep have a reputation for being followers, for being quite soft, in fact, they're quite tough. Here's another one. Now, sheep and goats. If I showed you a picture, I don't have one on the screen today. If I showed you a picture of a sheep and a goat, it would be pretty easy to tell them apart, right? Yeah, most of us know what a goat looks like, and most of us know what a sheep looks like. Sheep are soft and fluffy, whereas goats tend to be a bit thinner, maybe a bit more muscular, sort of thinner jaws. However, those differences in appearance are actually all down to breeding. In fact, only the types of breeding in the northern hemisphere help us distinguish between a sheep and a goat. In the southern hemisphere, sheep and goats actually look quite alike. And in Jesus' time, they were barely distinguishable. They were indistinguishable. To look at the sheep and goat, you had to have an eagle eye to tell the difference. In fact, there is one way of telling. The goat's tail points up and the sheep's tail points down. But even then, you have to sort of have your eyes open to see. So when Jesus is talking about sheep and goats in today's gospel, we may have the idea that a shepherd separating sheep and goats is quite easy. In fact, it's quite hard because shepherds used to herd sheep and goats together, and you couldn't tell them apart just by looking at them. There was only one way to tell them apart, and that was by calling the whole flock. Because sheep tend to have a more docile attitude and far more symbiotic relationship with the shepherd. They grow close to them, and they begin to become familiar with the sound of the shepherd. And they also tend to run in herds. They group together. There is strength in number for sheep. So when the master calls the herd, the sheep are the ones who run to the shepherd. The goats are a bit more independent-minded. They like to do things their own way. They tend to forage and go further afield. So that when the master calls, goats are often like, yeah, okay, thanks for that. And they don't go. So when Jesus talks about separating sheep and goats, what he's really doing is saying the shepherd, the King, the Lord, calls. And they instinctively respond. And that kind of helps me to understand the surprise of the sheep, so the good people, whoever they are, when Jesus says, when I was sick, you visited me. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was in prison, you came to visit me. And they're like, no, when did we do that? When did we ever do those things? I don't remember doing that. And Jesus says, well, when you did it to one of the least of these, you did it to me. See, they're so humble, they're so in tune with the Master's voice, that they serve him and their brothers and sisters, unaware, consciously, that they're doing it. To love the weak and the vulnerable is second nature to them. Just like it's second nature to a sheep to follow the Master's voice. Where there is weakness and vulnerability, where there is a need, they just respond instinctively like sheep to the Master. And I find that quite beautiful. Goats, they've got to be convinced. You've got to kind of like get a kind of an easel out or some kind of clipboard or PowerPoint projection and go, this is why you should follow me. And normally it's around dinner or something like that. So, this symbiotic relationship, this kind of instinctive sense of the Lord's presence in the most unlikely places, and let's face it, to find a king in the weakest or the most marginalised is not second nature to us. But the followers of Jesus follow him as if by instinct, as if they could do no other. And it's in that context I want to talk about investment. An investment, particularly on this National Youth Sunday, in our youth, in our parish and in further afield. All of us need help in following Christ. All of us need to be able to tune in to following Christ, to hearing his voice. I'm still trying now, and the radio waves are still a bit weak. It's still kind of, tune in each and every single day to make sure I can hear him calling me. And I don't always get it right. I've been on this journey for a long time. Many of you have been on this journey longer than me. But when we talk about investment in our youth, our emotional, our spiritual, our psychological, and our financial, what are we saying? We're saying that we are called to help our young people in the parish to tune in to the Lord. So following may not be something you just hand down to them as something you should do, but something which comes as second nature. And our young people do have a very, very strong radar for what comes naturally and what is false. My ambition for this year for our young people, so we're talking the age range of 15 to 18, 14 to 18, is to get them on a pilgrimage to Lourdes. And I speak from experience of the benefit of this. I am a product, or partly a product, of the Diocesan Youth Pilgrimage. I was the chaplain for the Youth Pilgrimage for quite a number of years. I've seen how it changes young people's life, how it sets a fire to their faith and gives them the courage and the desire and tunes them in so that they may become Jesus' missionary disciples. Jordan, who is over there filming this homily right now, a product of that experience of faith, of the Holy Spirit entering his life through the Brentwood Catholic Youth Service. In fact, Sean is around here as well somewhere. Also, someone whose faith caught fire through this. So that's the investment that I'm asking us to make as a whole parish community, as one means of invigorating our youth and tuning them into Christ, so that they may be his faithful followers, tough but faithful followers, like the sheep in today's gospel. So my vision is to get at least 20 young people from this parish to Lourdes next summer. Now you might be thinking, wow, that's a lot. In fact, it's a load. Because in this whole deanery, I don't think we've managed 20, so this is our 7th parishes, 20 in the last 10 years. I don't know. But it's not a lot. Most people who go on the Brentwood Catholic Youth Service pilgrimage to Lourdes tend to be from the wealthier parts of the diocese, because it's not cheap. Per young person to go to Lourdes for a week for a pilgrimage, to be with other young people and to serve the sick and the elderly, it's £570 each. So if we're talking 20 young people, that's 11,400. I worked out on the spot. No, I didn't. Okay. So now, obviously, we can't raise that all at once. That's a lot of money. But our young people are actually leading the way already. Off the back of our confirmation youth meeting last month, we had 30 young people come. And they all understood the importance of discipleship, of loving Jesus before actually we commit to the church. They all understood it. And from that, a core of young people approached me and said, Father, we want to be more involved. And this core of young people has already begun preparing this Christmas nativity play that you're going to hear advertised at the end, we talked about last week. All of their own backs. And they're charging £3 per adult, £2 per child. And all the proceeds from this nativity play on the 16th of December are going towards this pot to raise some money. The collection after Mass, the envelopes that you might have for National Duty Sunday, they're all going towards this pot. And our ambition to start us off is that we raise, by the end of January, so a long time, the deposit of 20 young people. Because to guarantee their place, they need at least to have made a £100 deposit having registered. So 20 times 100, that's £2,000. That's what we need to raise. So that's our financial, our material investment. But this financial material investment has to be the fruit of a process long before that. It has to be the fruit of an emotional investment, because we see that to nurture our young people, to encourage their enthusiasm, their passion and their power is important, not just for them, but for us. That we see the next generation of God's children rising up and becoming the leaders of future generations yet born. To be the Christian shepherds that God has called everyone to be. It has to be spiritual. It has to be the fruit of prayer, so that we may discern what part we play and what part we give to nurture these young people in our parish. It has to be psychological too. It has to be in our minds and in our hearts. So it's something we think about all the time. And in fact, to take this one issue, just our youth in the parish, this is also the attitude we're called to in every aspect of our parish lives, every aspect of our personal lives, to be emotionally and spiritually, psychologically and materially invested in our relationship with our Lord Jesus Christ. So that relationship may be built in our family, our friends, in our neighbours, and in those we invite to come and share in this experience of God's love. That's how we know we're sheep. Not by anything we do, not by anything we can jot up. I mean, let's face it, I'm going to win when it comes to the invites, right? You know that, I know that. But that's not the point. The numbers and the things we can jot up when it comes to, let's say, I've done this good thing or that good thing, that's not the point. It's rather, how natural does it feel to respond to the Master's voice? How much does our heart burn within us when we're called to something great, when the Lord speaks to us through the gospel? That is the measuring stick. That is what makes us disciples rather than just subjects of the kingdom. That's what makes us co-heirs and sharers in God's leadership of his kingdom, of bringing other people to faith in Jesus Christ. What you do today, what you do next week, what you do tomorrow, whatever it is your participation emotionally, spiritually, psychologically and materially in the building of God's kingdom. Amen.
Amen.